In a world full of boring marketing misfits, get ready for the ride of your life with Dean Holland in The Drive.
Good morning, welcome to another episode of The Drive. Well, yesterday, if you saw yesterday's drive, you'll have heard me talking about how we set, we were trying to create about, 35 or 40 videos. Everything was looking great, everything was going good, and then things that I'd forgot about throughout the day began to come evident. For example, I had 2 podcast episodes, one of which was one of which was with a special guest. Podcast is something I've not actually spoke about publicly. It's actually myself and someone else. It launches next week. So we've actually been doing some episodes. We're getting a bunch of them ready so that we're ahead of schedule for the podcast episode release. So I had 2 of those, which was basically 2 hours of yesterday gone. As well as that, you'll remember if you saw it that Louis, who heads up the coaching division or the coaching side of things here in the company, he also, it turned out he had to actually leave and get a train at around about 6, just after 6. But he also had a webinar at 4 o'clock to host. So my 2 podcasts were at just before 4 and then at 5 till 6. So we kind of lost a chunk of the day. So this isn't excuses, this is just actual stuff that popped up. So I'm trying to think how many we did. I think out of like the 35 or so that we wanted to aim to get done, I think we only managed to trying to think. I think we probably recorded, I don't know how many Louis recorded. Anyway, it was probably like only 30% of them. We might have got like maybe 30 to 50%. We might have got like 10 to 15. And I've got, I might have recorded 10, but I've got about another 5 ready to actually just jump in and record. So one of the things that took a lot of time was we were creating a lot of presentations because a lot of them were stood in front of like the large screen in the training room in the office, and so it just everything just took a lot longer than we'd anticipated, which sometimes happens, right? Often in business, a lot of things that we do intend to do takes longer than we think, and often, like happened to us yesterday, there's often things that actually happen in your day-to-day that you've either forgotten you had scheduled, or unexpected things that actually just crop up and actually kind of take your schedule away from you. But that just basically means got to carry on today, so we'll be doing more filming today. Obviously Louis actually gone home now, so I'll just be carrying on. Trying to think what else. We've had this week's been a bit of a mismatch week, actually. Like things just not working out and things going wrong. And for like the last 7 days, we launched the perfect offer funnel. Well, we began testing the perfect offer funnel, the brand new offer and brand new sales funnel. We ran into like a big 3 or 4 day delay with Facebook ads because they disapproved all my ads, and it seems I've been like automatically all my ads get triggered disabled now for ages. So I had 4 days where I wasn't actually running the Facebook ads, and we've been setting up like a quiz to go in front of it, almost like a quiz survey opt-in page, so we can segment people. So instead of doing, say, solo ads or email buys and sending them straight to the sales page, we wanted to send them to like a quiz first, so we could segment and send them to the right area that would speak directly to them. And the quiz software, I'm telling you, if you are in the software business and you want to come out and create a quiz software, there is a gap in the market, I tell you, because we've tested at least 4 over the last week, and all of them have had problems, and all of them haven't done what they should do. That I think is just like basic quiz functionality, we've had problem after problem. So I think we've just about got one fixed and working. So hopefully today I can, regardless of what happens today, here's a few things that I'm going to do, regardless of where we're at by the end of this afternoon. I will be ordering some email traffic, some solo ads. I will be. I'm not losing more time because of stupid softwares not doing what they should do, or services. So regardless, we're going to get some traffic going. The Facebook ads, we need to set up more Facebook ads. Yes, they're getting they're getting clicks, but you know, something's not right with the targeting. So we've got a lot to look at. We've got a launch of another product in a month, so we've got a lot to do for that. So all in all, this today is kind of just like a tie together or a roundup of getting things done and getting things finished. You know, it's Friday, and obviously I do not like to go into the weekend really with stuff looming over my head. So I want to make sure this week, by the end of the day, everything feels like it's in a good position and everything's starting to get wrapped up, and we can see the final destination in line, in view. So that's kind of it. Not really a bunch of exciting stuff to share today, but more just, I guess, a message that sometimes in business things don't always go to plan, things don't always work out, you run into stumbling blocks, things crop up that you weren't anticipating and it delays you. And so sometimes you just have to accept that things didn't quite go to plan or schedule. You just got to push on anyway and get stuff done. So with that said, as you can tell, we're here. So have a great day. I will of course be back next week on the drive. So until then, have a great weekend, and I shall see you soon.